Warning. The following poocast features two comedians with ulcerative colitis talking number two's post-J-pouch surgery. They are expert craftsmen working to bring laughter and end the shit stigma stinking up our world. These are not medical professionals. For real medical advice, please consult your local physician.
Howdy, folks. Welcome to Turdsville with your hosts, David P. and Kiwi. Pouches for them boys in the bathroom making noise in their town. It's always brown.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Turdsville. I am your host, Dave Piontkowski, with my co-host, Kiwi Weintraub.
Kiwi Weintraub.
And
I got it wrong for a second.
Oh, you're good. So, we like to start off every episode talking about our week, talking about our shits, talking about our poos, our peas, what's going on outside of our butts. So, I'll kick it off if you don't mind.
Yeah, please.
So,
Dave, what's going on outside your butt?
Well, there's a lot of butt stuff, but it's relating to my overall health. So, as I've talked about in other episodes, I'm on dialysis right now, and I'm having a lot of side effects from that. So I'm getting these really vicious muscle spasms in my legs, and I'll be kept up overnight from these spasms. And then when I wake up, I want to go back to sleep, but then I also have to shit.
Yeah.
So it really sucks. And then after the process of like taking a real Mondo shit,
A Mondo Duke.
like we're talking like a big 6-7 a.m. morning shit, and I want to sleep for like at least another 2-3 hours. Now it's like, damn, my body wants to fart the day, and I just want to
Your body wants to what?
Start the day or fart the day. And I want to go back to bed. So a lot of times I have to take like a little small something to get me back to sleep, like a half a Klonopin or something.
Yeah.
Because it is so difficult post shit to get back to bed.
Totally.
And that's what I've been struggling with this week.
Dude, I've told you before, I'm a WGW, a world's greatest wiper. So I'm wiping for like 3 hours on the toilet, like, and even when I'm half asleep, I'm like, it's like not, the toilet paper is not white enough, you know, my wipes aren't white enough, so I'm like wiping for, and then I'm all obsessive about it, and I'm energetic when I go back, so I feel you on that. Waking up, you know, in the middle of the night, it's hard to get back to sleep.
Plus, I use a bidet. I'm not a WGW like yourself.
You don't know how it is.
I think I'm like more of a mid-wiper. I got some experience. I'm good, but I'm not like at your world level.
You don't want this life, Dave.
Hey, man, I respect your wipe game. I respect the wipe game.
Yeah, I mean, it's like better than the other end of the spectrum where you just don't wipe your ass. Shout out Bobby Lee. But, I mean, it is too much, though, I'll admit. Like, germaphobe is, you know, whatever. I'm not really, but it's just too much. And I'm nervous, you know, just to have a poop. We're all nervous to have poopy buttholes, you know, of course.
Yeah, not Bobby Lee, apparently.
Yeah.
Right? Bobby Lee doesn't wipe his ass.
There was like a several year-long period where he just didn't wipe his ass, yeah.
What?
I know, it's crazy.
Oh, man.
And if I'm wrong, Bobby, come on the podcast.
Bobby, I'm a big Bobby Lee fan.
He's the man.
And I have to tell you, hearing that, I like him even more. You know, that makes me really like him even more.
That's disgusting, dude.
Well,
could you imagine not wiping your ass?
Well, how does he clean it? Like
he doesn't. You just walk around with poop. Stand. Also, knowing him, I doubt he had solid bowel movements. I doubt he was like having nice logs. Probably diarrhea.
What makes you think he was?
He's a schlub. He doesn't eat well. He doesn't exercise.
So you think he's definitely having diarrhea?
Yeah, he was having diarrhea and then putting the diarrhea in his underwear.
All right. Well, we'll send this clip over to Bobby Lee, and we'll see if he
has anything to say.
See if he wants to defend his shit in Turdsville. Yeah. Because right now, we don't know Bobby Lee. We don't know what you're up to. We don't know about this Mad TV life you're living, walking around shit in your underwear. I mean,
yeah, it's hard to believe.
It's hard to believe because you always smell like shit, right? But your wiping skills are so exemplary. Have
They're
you thought
up
of
there.
teaching a class maybe in the city?
I've had a lot of thoughts, and they're all harmful, and I don't plan on acting on any of them. So, but yes, in short, yes.
You could get a real doll and just take the ass part and show people like how you wipe with a real, and then after, if you want, you could fuck the real doll, but you have.
If I want,
if you want, of course you're gonna fuck that thing, right? You gotta fuck that thing. Why would you get it if you're not gonna fuck it? But you claim you got it for the wiping.
no, it's for the wiping. Yeah.
And then you fuck it. I would just fuck it after you do the wiping.
Yeah.
I would wipe the shit off
Yeah,
and then
sure,
have sex with it, because you probably wouldn't have sex with all that shit.
Sound like my ex-wife.
All right. Well,
Do you have anything else from this week?
I think that's it for me. Do you have anything else?
Similar. I had that actually last night. I don't know if you guys heard. I met the most beautiful woman in the world, and I mean, she's angel's wings. I mean, she's.
It's incredible. I'm happy to hear it.
She's so. When I look at her, I mean, I want to kill myself. Because I mean, I don't want any other man to look at her.
So you're gonna kill yourself?
Yeah.
I don't know. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Maybe
kill.
maybe I'll just break up with her. I don't know. But,
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know.
No, she's a lot. No, she's great, but I'm intimate with this lady, right?
Okay.
And I wake up last night, and we went to the aquarium today, and I woke up. We went to the New York Aquarium, and I woke up, right, and she took some watermelon. Bless her heart, right? Takes a little watermelon. What's the harm? So I took some as well. 3 cubes max, okay? And then we're eating breakfast, and I eat half an avocado because it's a good source of fiber and it's a good way to put on some weight. And then, I get like diarrhea city from the watermelon and the avocado. I also have some eggs and bread or whatever. And it's like, I know I can have watermelon, I know I can have avocado, but I do both at the same time. Watermelon is not a lot of fiber. I just diarrhea my pants off at the New York Aquarium.
I mean, you didn't do it inside any tanks. It was in the bathroom.
I don't think so.
Yeah, because you don't want to fuck with the turtles or anything.
Yeah, there was one turtle, and he was the man. It was I don't know, man. That aquarium was.
Wait, but I will say, eating fruit. My experience with eating fruit is certain fruits hit me harder than others.
Watermelon is supposed to be a light one, though, huh?
Yeah, but I mean, I guess it depends on where you get it from, because maybe the source was it.
Was from Fresh Direct.
Was it organic?
It was from Fresh Direct. It was probably organic, knowing my mom.
I don't know. I mean, it's kind of a trial and error thing where you try different things. Because I find that, let's say, blueberries don't mess with me too much.
Yeah, blueberries are good.
Yeah.
I found that for me as well, yeah.
Yeah, so there's certain ones, blueberries, strawberries. I stay in the berry family. I find those.
Raspberries too?
I a few of them, yeah.
Very seedy raspberries. The seeds get in there, yeah.
But I'm not a big raspberry guy. I just go big. I go Blue Man Group.
Dude, blueberries suck. Like I like blueberries, but like they suck. Like just the word. Like raspberries and strawberries are just.
Go to the farmer's market, get yourself some fresh blues.
Yeah, sure. But I mean, it's just like, come on. What is this? Blueberry? They're good, but like if I had a choice of any, like between raspberries, blueberries, and strawberries, I'm going straw all the way. That'll be the straw that breaks the camel's back. I mean,
I'm on Team Blue, all the way. Team Blue. You know what? This is a good way to introduce our guest.
Oh my god!
Because we got a big strawberry blueberry debate going on right now. Do you want to do the introduction?
Yeah, I would love to do the introduction.
I'm worked up over this blueberry thing.
Do you believe in God, Dave?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I mean, does agnostic mean you believe in God?
It's agnostic is like you're somewhere in the middle, right? Like you're not sure.
Yeah, so that's where I'm at.
Okay, I believe in God, and let me explain why. Right. Okay. So, I don't know if you have known this. My dad was a rabbi. My grandfather was a rabbi. My uncle was a rabbi. I come from a religious background, right? And I don't think God is a bearded guy in the sky. I think God is a spiritual force that's inside all of us and around the world. And I studied, I was a religion major in college and all this stuff. And there's some things in life, surviving what I went through, and both of us here on this couch, that I think is I don't want to say proof, but shows to me that God exists and works in mysterious ways. Sorry, liberals, but I gotta speak the truth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Screw you.
We're losing half our audience, losing that one guy. But This next guest, he's the closest thing that I have ever or will ever have to a wife. I've met him when I was 2 years old. That's 2 years old. And I've known him. He's been my best friend for 22 years. And I'm just, honored to, have him here on the pod and to have him in my life. And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to Turdsville, Buster Coe.
Hey, Buster. Welcome.
What's up?
Buster.
I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, man. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, we are happy to have you. You, from what I understand, you have a long history with Kiwi. First, just to address what we were talking about before, strawberries or blueberries?
Honestly, neither. The raspberry.
You don't like strawberries or blueberries?
I prefer the raspberry.
But you don't like strawberries or blueberries?
I mean, they're aight.
You don't like strawberries?
They're aight.
You guys are crazy. Berry for berry, I think strawberry is like the best fruit. Like a good strawberry is just like the best fruit.
Better than a nectarine.
Yeah, absolutely. Buster's big into stone fruit.
I'm big into stone
loves
fruit,
stone fruit.
peaches, plums,
I've never heard that term. I'm big into stone fruit.
Nobody's heard it.
but not the cherry, the lesser of the stone fruit.
Yeah. I'm big into stoned fruit. That's when I get stoned and eat fruits.
You love high gay people?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What?
Because fruits.
Ah, okay.
It's all right.
Let's get to Buster.
Kiwi's not a stone fruit, right? Because there's no
No.
pit in it.
No.
Okay. Sorry for asking.
You should know, man.
I
It's
should
your
know.
name.
I just never. It's because nobody ever eats a kiwi.
I ate a fair amount of kiwis.
Really?
Yeah, do you think that makes me bisexual?
Yeah, dude. They don't taste good.
Yeah, that's
They don't. It's like not a good tasting.
No,
food.
I like kiwis. I had a couple a week.
Really? That's so many.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fiber too.
if you ever go to a gay bar, there's a ton of kiwis.
Oh, there's only
on the
one.
counter.
There's only one. There's only one. Yeah. So the question we like to ask at the beginning of every episode, Buster, what makes you a resident of Turdsville?
Oh man. Well, where do I start?
Where do you start?
Crohn's disease, obviously, and IBS, which is weirdly worse than the Crohn's disease.
Wow.
Yeah,
How do you know the difference?
because the Crohn's disease makes me shit blood,
Yeah.
All right.
But the IBS doesn't.
but the IBS doesn't. Yeah.
Talk.
And I get I get a colonoscopy. They're like, your stomach's fine, and then like horrible shits every day. So it's the IBS.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
so. On average, how many times are you going per day?
These days, pretty good. I can't complain these days. About twice a day.
What?
Yeah.
Twice a day?
Yeah, the way you hype that up, I did expect a higher number.
And pretty low wipes.
Two.
Like lower than 30.
Dude, I remember one time I was in the bathroom with Buster in Macy's and he's just talking under his breath. He goes, so much poop on my anus.
Bro, somehow so much poop gets on my butt. It looks like it was painted on my butt. Like 80, 90 wipes a session easily.
Great.
Well, so let's get into your wiping technique.
His influences. One of
Yeah.
my big influences.
Yeah. Are you a wiping influencer? Is that what you're saying?
He's a winfluencer. Yeah.
But you're saying, okay, so you use baby wipes. Like, what do you do?
Bro, I just go straight wipe.
Toilet
Straight
paper?
normal toilet
He's got a
paper.
strong asshole, this one.
No, it bleeds.
No,
You
but
know,
it's
you
not.
have after 30 wipes.
Yeah, but just because you bleed doesn't mean you don't have a strong asshole. I'm saying because he still has his colon, he still has everything.
I do still have my colon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's never had surgery, thank God.
Okay. So, but when you're going in, it's like single square, double square. How many squares?
Oh, like
A lot.
8 to... Yeah, 8's a good amount.
That's
Okay.
nothing. That's
All right, that's not a bad. Yeah, it's not a bad amount. That's
You're
a fair
taking
amount.
2 poops. How much are you? Are you eating less?
No, just a 2 poop a day kind of guy now.
'Cause I know you said you were trying to lose some weight,
I am trying to lose weight,
but you're eating less, or you're just eating better.
no, I
You're
think
just not. You're just,
I'm just on a 2 poop a day schedule. I don't know. Maybe
But-
we'll go back.
but are they? And I quote, awful poops. That's you.
That is my quote.
You said. That. Yeah.
No, they're actually pretty fine poops. Like, even right now, I have to poop, but I don't really have to poop. That's how good the poops are.
That's pretty good.
Ooh,
When
nice.
are you going? Like, what time?
When
of day?
when am I gonna go poop now?
No, like what times of day do you poop?
I hit like a 10 a.m. and like a 3 p.m. usually.
Oh, so you're gonna poop later tonight?
Sometimes I hit a night poop. Maybe I'll hit
So
a night.
3 poops a day.
Sometimes the 3 gets pushed back.
Why does
I
it
have
get
to push
pushed?
back my 3.
Why does it get
How do you
pushed
push it
back?
back? How do you go to bed?
I don't know. I pencil something else in. My schedule.
Yeah,
Busy guy.
that's
Very
understandable.
busy
I
guy.
mean,
Very busy guy.
how do you feel about the public restrooms? Because you guys were talking about shitting in a Macy's.
Yeah,
It
he
sounds
shattered in Macy. He took
Was
it.
I hate public restrooms.
you hate them.
I do hate them.
Why do you hate them?
I'm like a nice enclosed room. I hate people listening to me while I poop.
You were talking out loud.
True.
Yeah.
That's why I hate people listening.
Yeah. It just sounds, oh my god. Dude, I mean, that's 2 a day. Could you imagine? That's awesome.
Oh yeah,
That's a dream.
Yeah.
I took 4 poops at the aquarium today. 4. Diarrhea City.
I remember when I first started having poop problems. One day I took 5 poops in a day. I was like, wow, this must be the world record. I was like, no one else today has pooped 5 times in the
Yeah.
entire world.
Nah. You're talking to 2 guys with J pouches.
Yeah.
We got you beat.
Yeah, that's 5. Yeah, I've done 5 on the fucking, since you've walked in here, I've taken 5 poops. Since we started the podcast, I've taken 6.
Well, at the aquarium, man, it sounds like you were going from sharks to sharks.
Dude, I was talking to the lady I've been seeing. I don't know if you guys heard. I've been seeing this new woman.
Yeah, I heard.
recently, and she's so beautiful. And I was talking to her, and I was telling her, I think being with you makes me shit more.
Wait, how does being with this girl make you shit?
Because she's so beautiful, and she makes me nervous. And you know how when you go, you don't have it when you go.
Bro, being with people makes me... I cannot shit if I'm with someone.
You get poop shy. No,
So poop shy.
I get nervous. You know, like it's people, you know, they get anxious or whatever and different. They feel the sensations at different parts of their body. So I'll go 2 times with her at the aquarium, and I'll just feel like I have to go again. And it's like, well, I've already gone all these times. Might as well go again. And if I'll be sitting on the toilet like, well, if I've already gone twice, I'm gonna have to go a 3rd time. And I had like a schedule. Like I poop right when I wake up, and I poop once after breakfast. Now with her, sometimes I'll take 2 or 3 after breakfast.
Are you paranoid you're going to shit your pants when you're with her?
Ah,
Yeah. Okay, I get it. Because, look, we have pouches instead of colons.
Big.
So there's always this concern, like, will I shit my pants? So, like, before I'd meet up with a girl, I always clean the pipes out real aggressively. You know, talking, like, huge dump before yeah. Yeah, all the sounds, all the... Yeah, everything.
A-E-I-O-U, sometimes
What's
Y.
when you shit, solid diarrhea, typically.
These days it's like pretty nicely in the middle.
So is it like, it's a coin flip?
No, we got like some nice mush.
Mush, okay. You gotta get the Bristol chart out.
Yeah. Wait, like solid but soft?
No, like a mound of mush.
That's like the that's what they told us in the hospital. It should be like pudding or oatmeal is what they said our poop should look like after surgery.
It feels like
Not yours. You're just having diarrhea.
it sounds like you're going towards like a type 2 or 3. I don't know, Colin, you have
The wetter it goes, the higher the number. So it's around number 6, mushy consistency with ragged edges, which is a sign of inflammation.
I don't have the Bristol chart memorized. I'm planning on getting it tattooed on my arm right here. But
I didn't know there was a chart.
Yeah, there's a chart.
Oh,
we
yeah,
had it
there's
for
a
a
chart.
previous episode, but I didn't print it out this time. But yeah, it shows you
Type
all.
4 is the best, right? Type 4 is like a log sausage shape.
Yeah. Type 4 is the best ideal shit. But it sounds like you're on a number 6 based on what Colin is saying.
That's not bad.
6 is where I live, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm living in Section 6 housing, yeah.
Yeah, Section 6 diarrhea housing is where I've been living. I mean, when you have a patch, it is like diarrhea 90% of the time. It is, if you have a solid shit, that's amazing.
But it's not like, it's different because it's like, if I have a solid shit, it means I'm constipated, I find, you know?
Interesting.
I think it is also just, I don't know, I feel, I'm 14 months out of surgery, man. Like this is the time where I need to be really like getting down to it and it's just, I don't know.
I mean, it's a lot of it's diet. What do you do in terms of your diet?
So, I used to be and still kind of am on the low FODMAP diet. Do you know that diet?
I've heard of it, but explain it for our listeners.
It's so complicated. It's like the world's most complicated diet. But the gist of it are there are 6 kinds of sugar that make your stomach hurt more if you have IBS. I can list them all off the top, okay? Lactose, GOS, sorbitol, fructin, fructose, and mannitol.
Oh, nice.
And so I can... So
that was impressive that you knew all 6.
I have this diet completely memorized. It's so complicated. Like, name a fruit or vegetable.
Watermelon.
I'll tell you if
Watermelon.
Watermelon? No.
Yeah.
Watermelon has mannitol.
He was shaking his
I know
head.
every fruit and which sugars they have in
Orange.
them. Oranges are okay. Orange juice? No.
Yeah, orange juice. Is
Orange juice,
concentrated.
fructin. But anyway, I've been on this diet for about 3 years now, and I'm starting to get off it. Now the only sugar that hurts me is mannitol, which is in melons, mushrooms, cauliflower, sweet potato, and clingstone peaches.
Clingstone peaches? What the fuck is that?
It's just like a kind of peach, but I don't trust any peach because who
Really?
knows?
But you're such a big stone fruit guy. You don't need it.
It's a tragedy.
So you stopped eating peaches?
I'm anti-peach.
That's right. I've seen Buster eat so many peaches over the past.
Nectarines kind of fill my peach hole.
Nectarines kind of fill my hole.
What
You were
about-
gonna say hole. You were definitely gonna say.
What about plums?
Yeah, I'm a plum
Dude,
guy.
plums don't make
guy.
you shit.
No, not particularly.
But the skin.
But yeah, if I have dried plums, which I was eating recently in the country of Georgia, I was on vacation.
Buster was in Georgia.
And that was, I was not with my girlfriend the whole time. I can't shit if I'm with my girlfriend, so I eat these dried plums.
What do you mean by that?
I can't shit when I'm with people. Like at summer camp, I didn't shit for like 5 days at a time.
You've shit with me.
Whoa, what happened? Did you feel like mad constipated?
Oh, so bad. Whenever, like, if I'm at like any like staying with people or like just with people all day, no shitting goes on.
What is your fear?
It's not fear. It's like I literally physically can't shit.
So your body...
I wish I could shit.
Your body tightens. So we're all together right now, but we're going to separate. You're saying if we all like were at some overnight thing, you would and you had the shit, you would just hold it?
Like I wouldn't feel the need to shit.
That's awesome.
Wow.
But like if right now, so I don't need to shit right now, but I bet you if I was like in the other room for like 10 minutes, I wouldn't feel the need to shit.
When you're alone.
Oh,
Yeah.
Why do you think that happens?
I don't know. I just like I relax, I guess, sort of, and my mind's like
You're distracted.
It's shit
You're in the
time.
company of friends. When you're with people, you're distracted, huh? Like you're.
I don't know. It doesn't clock in at shit time. It's just not my shit time.
Man, it's always my shit time. I mean, the
Yeah.
clock is constantly going off, and it doesn't matter if there's people or not people. My body's like, if we gotta shit, we gotta shit. And it really is irrelevant.
I feel like people makes it worse for me. Like I was just saying with my beautiful wife, like it's literally like I feel the need to do it more because I'm just like, oh, I'm with her and there's poop about to exit my asshole. You know?
I lean more towards Buster's side, where when I'm around people, I try to keep it under control and tighten up. But you only have so much control.
Tighten up.
But I don't take it to the level where like I'm not gonna go more than a day without shitting or something like that. I don't have the ability to do that. Eventually, I break away from people and I take a dump. And there's no shame in Turdsville.
No shame.
No shame in the shit game. But
That's right.
yeah, that's interesting. Have you ever gotten like really sick from being constipated from holding it in for that long?
Never super sick, but it's definitely been really hard to get my shit out sometimes. Like have to take a lot of laxative.
Whoa,
Yeah.
What's the most amount of laxatives you had to take?
Probably like 8 doses.
Dude,
Whoa.
do you remember at school
lot.
when you and I used to do like lactose hour, and we would chug our lactose together at like 5 o'clock
Chug our
before
lactose?
dinner. Laxative, sorry.
Yeah,
I said lactose. That'd be gross. You remember we were on Miralax at the same time?
Chugging laxatives is definitely not gross.
Yeah.
I know with my friends, we all chug laxatives. What?
Not in college, we
That's
chug
gross.
laxatives, not
Yeah,
not
'cause-
much beer, just.
Because Buster had this constipation like he's talking about, and I had, after the third surgery, it wasn't, when they made the first pouch, everything wasn't working right, so it was like the worst pain. It was like
I remember you telling me that, yeah.
just the worst pain in my asshole ever. And so I was like, they were like, okay, take this Miralax, and it made it, marginally better. But yeah, we would take before dinner, and then I would just shit, and it would just always suck.
Oh wow! Because I had a similar college experience, except I went to SUNY Purchase, where the cafeteria at the college, everything you ate was a laxative. So it didn't really matter if you actually had your own laxative, because all the food was
It would just make you shit.
It would make you shit yourself. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought, did you transfer from Purchase to Baruch?
Yeah, Purchase I did 1 year at, and then I transferred to Baruch, and I graduated from Baruch. My shit experience was better when I was in the city, because the bathroom situation, I figured out what places I can go and shit. How do you deal with it? Where in the city are you?
I'm in the Upper East right now, but
So do you know places around your area
where I can go
where you
shit
can
if
go
I
shit?
need it? No, not really.
Oh.
I don't really know anywhere, but I'm a pretty confident guy when I walk in to go shit. So, I just head straight for the bathroom,
Yeah.
Really fancy restaurant.
Like, sir,
Yeah.
sir. Just walks right in.
I know where I'm going. I know where I'm going.
He's from Brooklyn.
I see how you're dressed, because you can get away with walking into a fancy restaurant. And if you are, sometimes, I'm dressed like a slob and I can't pull off the fancy restaurant shit. But I do like the bathroom attendant, so I do like.
You like the bathroom attendant?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that's
think
hilarious.
The bathroom attendant is gonna go away, and we're gonna lose it. And I don't know who's gonna dry my hands. I'm very.
I'm so happy for. I hate him listening to my shit. He's like, "Wow, this guy is so different than the other shits I've listened to today."
Man, that guy has bathroom attendants. We should have bathroom attendants.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Dude, I would ruin his day. He'd hear my crying. I don't think had a bathroom attendant before.
There was a.
Like growing up, my family, we didn't have a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to go to a steakhouse in Midtown, Del Frisco's, and I remember they had a bathroom attendant there, and I had my peak colitis. And my brother took me, and I was like, I have this amazing steak king. I'm like, I shit 3 times while at the restaurant, and I'm just me and this guy are constantly hey man, I know, I'm back again, I know.
I took a few more bites. Nice to see you again.
Eventually, you ever take a shit so bad you feel like you have to tip?
Oh.
That was kind of the position I felt like I was in.
That's funny.
I took so many. I by the second or third shit, I'm like, I have to tip this guy. I have to, and I couldn't.
Pay this month's rent.
I didn't even want the gum or the cat. I didn't care about that. I just knew he had to live through that.
Yeah, that's awful, dude.
Yeah.
That would suck living in that. I mean, just living in that bathroom all day. Even
Oh my god.
Like with shit, like a really bad shit, you can't go out. When you take a really bad shit, you're like, "Ooh, I feel bad for the next person going in there," and you leave and go about your day. That guy's got to stay in there.
Also, bathrooms are definitely my sad place.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Absolutely, yeah.
Why do you say it's your sad place?
You're never happy when you're in the bathroom.
I'm happy sometimes.
Once a year you have that shit where yes.
Once a year.
90% of the time you're like, this is my 60th wipe. I've been wiping for 20 minutes. I just want to get out.
So it sounds like you're taking long shit.
Yeah,
what is happening on the one shit a year where it's
that one shit?
Yeah.
Just comes out like a normal person's shit would in a log.
Yeah.
And then I wipe nothing.
You get the one
I
wipe?
have
wiper.
it once a year. And
Yeah.
it's so good.
It's equivalent to your birthday. It comes once a year, and it makes you so happy, and it's just it's one of those things. It would brighten up your day to have one wipe.
He gets a cake.
Wait, so you get is that what happens? They give you a cake on the toilet?
No
Basically.
wipe.
it has like baby wipes on the toilet or toilet paper.
Yeah, I call my mom afterwards.
Yeah. Ma! It's like, I'm so proud of you.
You did it. You did it. Wait, so what's your average wipe? You said like you're there 20 minutes. Are you doing a lot of wiping?
Sometimes, I mean, I would say even 100 wipes.
What?
So many.
That's
At
a
least
lot.
dozens
At
of
least
wipes.
doesn't.
Are you just letting the shit sit for a few minutes before you start wiping? 'Cause
I am that guy. Yeah, I wait a while.
and then it's so messy that you have to wipe up that many times.
Yep.
When you guys finish shitting and you start wiping, do you ever shit more? Or are you like fully done shitting?
It's happened.
It happens to me every single time I go. That's what I do. I feel like I need to change this.
I mean, it's because of the J pouch. Because you always have a sensation like I could probably shit a little more.
Yeah,
I could probably shit a little more, and you never feel totally cleared out. You know what really helped me? And we're not getting a promo from them, but the squatty potty peel. I got the squatty potty, and I like sit on that.
I got one of those.
And it kind of
made me sad. I don't know.
It made you sad.
It made me sad.
How did it make you sad?
I was just like, because I was shitting, and then I was just like,
No, your feet are like this. They're not. You're not like. That's
maybe
like
I got one that was too tall.
Yeah, you got one where they're like changing your diaper, man.
Yeah.
I got one where it's just like a little elevation on the feet, but it puts me at an angle where it really.
Also, dude,
clears
when
the
I
shit
shit,
out.
I'm basically doing this. I'm just like, I'm like in this position, you know?
Oh, I'd never go in that position because then I
just
smell
doing-
it more.
My-
I try
yeah,
to stay head on.
But I'm just like sad and my shoulders collapse and I'm just like, oh my god. I'm just
When I
like
take
this.
the early morning shit, I'm very like
Yeah,
I'm
or the middle of the
tired.
night one.
Or middle of the night. But if it's during the day and I have energy, then I'm pretty active on the toilet. I like to read. I have like a good stack of books, and I like to read books.
I should do that.
I recommend. What have you been reading on the toilet?
I don't read on the toilet. I play phone games.
What is your game of choice when you're taking a dump?
It's called like Brick by Brick or something stupid like that.
My dad takes like a dozen rabbit dumps a day. But they're like
That's crazy.
oh, he's in poor health, yeah. But he's just like oh, I gotta use the bathroom, dude. And then he goes and takes a shit, and he's out like 5 seconds later.
Wow.
So it's like he goes all the time, but he's so quick, and I
must
kind
not
of want to be
wipe.
there. No, he wipes. My father wipes, dude.
It's like he's like
Not
a
like
quick
Bobby
draw.
Lee.
Yeah, he's like
Bam, bam, bam.
I think he's bam, bam, bam. Yeah, he's also got a strong old asshole, so he can just wipe quick on his strong old ass.
I was waiting for you to finish that sentence.
Let's
I
just
know.
move on to the
I
next
rimmed job
thing.
his dad, so I know all about his strong
Rim
asshole.
job his dad.
Yeah,
dude.
I'm very familiar with it.
I envy that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look, if you want, I'll invite you over to the next orgy. We're trying to spread monkeypox. Yeah.
He definitely has that.
Yeah.
So when I had my 5th surgery, I told you I almost died. You know, it was very sad. For all the viewers out there, I had what is called a small bowel perforation. It was a hole in my intestine, and I was. It's like you. The doctor told me if I was any older, or if I was, if we had waited longer to do the operation, then I would have died, right? And so I got the operation like. Snip, snappy, wappy. And they cut into me, and the doctor told me, he took my phone and he called my dad, and he was like, I gotta call your dad. And he was like, sir, we gotta do emergency surgery on your son. You know, like he said that, and I quote, he said, I'm not ready for him to be with the Lord. Those were his words.
Wow.
Yeah. It's like, why don't you take that phone call outside next time? You know, it was very, very scary. Anyway, but, so he took that, the phone call, and, he did the surgery, and he said, he was so cool, man. He was like, I assure you no harm will come to your son. He was right. And so after the surgery, I was recovering. I was in the ICU, you know, very poor health. And Buster was one of the first people I talked to, and he called me, and we talked, and I just told him what was up, and he was like, damn, dude, like, that sucks. Sorry to hear that. And he got all our friends from Oberlin, from the school my first college that I went to chip in and buy me these shoes that he picked out because we're both shoe guys. We love shoes, and
Oh, that's awesome.
like they wrote notes and letters and they sent them to me, and it was just the nicest thing anybody had ever done for me, and made me feel very good. So yeah, and this is the first time that I'm wearing them. Agassiz Black Lava. I don't know what the full name is, but they're awesome, man. And
Thank you. No, I'm happy you love them so much.
Thank you for that. That was awesome. Yeah.
That's really nice of you guys. That's great. And I'm glad you lived not only to wear those shoes, but to be here in Turdsville talking about your shit.
To
man.
be pooping with the shoes on.
Yeah.
Wow.
With no bag, dude. Be pooping out of my asshole.
See, that's
amazing.
That's the kind of shit. That's the kind of shit. When you talk about religion and that sort of stuff, that's why I can't go like full atheist or full like I don't believe in God.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's like you had that happen, and then what are the odds? The two of us met, and we both have J pouches, which is insane.
Yeah.
And we're both doing stand up. It's really, life is very fucking crazy. It is very crazy. So when crazy shit like that happens, that's where you start to go, all right, I don't know what's going on, but there's something happening. There's something.
Me and Buster are funny friends because he's very much an atheist. He's like very, he's always good at science. He's a scientist.
I'm a science atheist.
He's a big science guy, yeah. And so he can explain everything by the principle of randomness and all that shit. And I have a religious background, and I can explain it by, you can't explain it. It's just faith and whatever stupid shit I say, And I saw you after they told me I would have to get my first surgery. I saw Buster in the hospital. He was the only friend that visited me because the other ones weren't. It's not because nobody else came. I have people who care about me.
Come on, nobody. Sure. You have friends.
Yeah, I got friends.
Yeah.
But Buster came, and I don't know if you remember. I told you I was like, dude, I was like, all this God shit. I don't know anymore, man. Like I was like so doubtful, And he was like, yeah, he like didn't do. It was like, yeah, man. Like you definitely shouldn't believe in God. He was like, you're like, I'm not a Gaudy boy, and I was like, all right.
No, I mean, what happens when you're going through this kind of massive health issue? I mean, I had colitis for years. I had the J pouch surgery, and now I'm dealing with the kidney disease. I need a kidney transplant. I mean, when you have all this horrible shit happen to you, you go, I don't know who this God character is, but he's a fucking asshole,
he's a dick,
man.
Yeah.
He's a douche.
He's a douche. You're a douche, God.
Whoever's booking me with all these illnesses, it's fucked up,
dude. At the end of the
chill out,
God.
Chill out.
At the end of the day, it's easier for me. So you could say I believe in God in a selfish way, but it's easier for me to look because I had everything that could go wrong did go wrong with the colitis. That you have to get more surgeries. You suck cock. You're sucking more dick. Here's a cock for you to suck. Oh, you have to get surgery with you have small bowel perforation. Cock.
Is that what the doctors were saying to you?
A lot of cock?
Yeah.
You have to suck cock, yeah. And they didn't ask nicely. No, it was just easier because I gave Buster my whole spiel at the beginning, and then I remember 4 days later just crying in my hospital bed like, oh, thank you, God. Because I was like, I'm going to see life differently now. Like, oh, this is going to be a beautiful journey. And the next day, like, fuckaroo, God. Like, and it was. But at the end of the day, it was just, I can't live if I don't have some way to explain the unexplainable,
I know.
That's what humor is for, too.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's such an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah.
Life is an emotional roller coaster.
And I was not tall enough to ride that roller coaster.
Well, however you get through it, whether it's you believe in God or some higher power, I mean, whatever gets you through life, that's good to have.
Yeah.
Whatever thing or entity, whatever gets you going to the next day. Because at the end of the day, I mean, it's like life is so hard. I mean, we all are on this couch together because we all have shitting issues. You have Crohn's, we both have colitis. I mean, we're all here because shit stinks. And wait, are you Jewish?
I am Jewish.
Why do you think so many Jews have this?
I think that's a conspiracy. I think that's
the one we're talking about on Turdsville. This is our Alex Jones section of the podcast. Let's get into it.
I think
the Jews, Crohn's, colitis. What's going on?
Here's my opinion. As a science man,
yeah, he's a scientist.
As a man whose job title is a scientist,
An Ivy League man.
An Ivy League man. I have the credentials. Here's my opinion. So they say one of the contributing factors to giving you Crohn's or colitis, whatever it is the gut bacteria. And the bacteria you were exposed to as a child. And living in cities, you're exposed to a lot less of this bacteria that you need. So that's why places like China and developing countries are starting to get Crohn's and colitis. And I think us Jews just live in New York, like...
Oh, bagels and... Oh.
Okay, but what about the other people who live in cities who aren't getting it?
Like, well, what city? Like, give me a city.
No, like all the other people, all the other New Yorkers who are, Gentiles who aren't
I know
getting
Gentiles
it.
with... I know multiple Gentiles.
Me too, I know multiple Gentiles too.
Together.
Yeah, sure. We know the same Gentile, we know the same people. But like, I mean, we get it, it's backed up by numbers. Jews get it in higher concentration, Can you say epigenetics? I thought you were going to explain that.
No, I'm not going to talk about epigenetics because I don't know if it's
true?
relevant in this situation.
I feel like it
And I think any study that says Jews get more... There's no study, I think you can find, that says Jews get more Crohn's or colitis.
I've seen study. You've seen study.
Yeah, I've seen studies. It says Eastern European Jews tend to...
Ashkenazi
Real
Jews.
studies?
Yeah.
Like peer-reviewed studies?
I don't know
Because I haven't seen any studies.
I'm pretty sure. Just like the number. Also, there's just so few Jews. There's 14 million Jews in the world. Like, we know half of them. Like, there's like.
And half of them live in New York. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Another half live in like Tel Aviv or some shit.
I'm not a Bill Nye. I'm not a science guy. I don't know if these are peer-reviewed studies, but I do know the internet said it, and man. When it's on the internet, it's probably true.
Yeah, it'd be on Reddit, all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, Reddit never has fake information.
Yeah, Reddit doesn't lie.
Reddit never lies. Everyone on there's legitimately insane.
You think that's a conspiracy?
Yeah, just that good old anti-Semitism.
No, you're wildin'. I think that Jews... Okay, but will you say that Jews have higher health problems in retrospect to other Eastern European Jews have like higher rates of health problems? Think about like Max. This is our friend group in middle school.
Like,
in middle school, there are 4 of us. Okay, I got colitis. I almost died. He has Crohn's. He's fucked up. Friend Max got Hodgkin's lymphoma. Okay, forgot how to walk. Had to use a walker at 20 years old.
Jewish?
Yeah, Jewish. Grew up. My father did his bar mitzvah, and then our friend Goody, who's fine, thank God. But that was. Three of us with serious chronic illness. 75% of us, dude.
My lawyer's a Jew. He has Crohn's.
Yeah. Care to explain, Buster?
Yeah, beat that.
I can't explain those.
And dude, even Mia, our guest last week, she's
Half.
Jewish on her Crohn's side.
Yeah. Well, she said she wasn't sure which side, but
We can assume.
we can only assume. Yeah. I mean, at least my family, we have a lot of autoimmune issues.
Oh, same.
My uncle just passed away from autoimmune issues. His daughter, autoimmune issues. I have autoimmune issues. It's a common thing across our family on my father's side where you see all these people with autoimmune issues. And it's just, I see it a lot with all these Jews I know. And then I'm not saying I haven't met non-Jews.
Yeah.
There are non-Jews who have Crohn's or colitis. It happens. But yeah, maybe it's just a conspiracy theory. I don't know.
I think it could be true, but like, I think
that's also just like such a funny.
It could not be true.
It's a funny conspiracy. Just like Jews have diarrhea.
Get Jesse the Body Ventura. Well, brother, we're gonna be investigating why the Jews are all shitting so much.
I don't know. Shit in their pants. Shit in all the time.
Why are all these Jews shitting their pants? Are they trying to get all the shit so they could fertilize the world and take over?
Fertilize the world. It's a good motto. Turdsville, fertilize the world.
That's right. We are trying to fertilize the world in Turdsville.
Dude, if I'm correct, epigenetics is like your parents' stressors that... Can you explain epigenetics?
Yeah, I can explain. So, us Jews, we've been under a lot of stress. Holocaust.
Yeah, that was
other
stressful.
things.
Holocaust. Here's your argument.
Yeah.
Holocaust And other things.
I'd say the most recent numero uno in the past 100 years got to be that Holocaust.
Yeah. So these things can get stored in your genetics if you're under a lot of stress, passed down to your children, and it takes generations for them to be undone.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see the stress of, because the Holocaust did cause this thing amongst, I don't know if you see it with Jewish people, where they feel there's some sections of the Jewish culture where they feel like they have to procreate to make up for the children that were lost.
It's in the liturgy. It says like you have to fuck other Jews because ain't none of us, you know.
Yeah, and they have, it's like their justified reason to not fuck non-Jews. I learned this at a Nets game when a religious Jewish man told me shiksas are for practice.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Such a good line. Shiksas are for practice.
Yeah.
I love you, baby. You know I love you.
Yeah, so
It sounds like a nice Jew douchebag.
yeah, one of those
Keep
Brooklyn
on,
racist Jews. You know, like he's like, oh, I give and I'm very nice and I'm really racist. You know, just do it on the sly.
Give tzedakah to Jewish charities to help other Jews.
Yeah, and I'm sure the girls he dated must have really liked when he just broke up with them for no other reason other than them not being Jewish.
Well, they were for practice.
Yeah, if they should have known they were for
They
practice.
should have known. He told them.
What was he practicing?
Sex.
Sex.
Oh, that makes sense.
The way you told it to me before, though, is epigenetics is like, it's like inherited trauma, right? And so Jews have been stressed for so long because of whatever matzah reasons. So
Matzah sucks.
matzah sucks.
Yeah, it's
so
definitely
Jews are
matzah stressful.
matzah sucks.
It
if
is
you,
stressful.
If you've had matzah, you know it sucks.
Yeah.
I would like to look into the peer-reviewed because I know what that means now. Peer-reviewed, I know what that means now, so I can check it out.
On Turdsville, we'll be doing a poo review study. It's not scientific. It's just me and this asshole looking on the internet.
At poos.
Poo.
At poo.
Yeah, looking at pictures.
Yeah. Well,
No literature, just pictures.
look, people DM their
DM
BMs,
your BMs, yeah.
and when you DM your BMs, we're gonna see your shit. I know it. I know you sick fucks are gonna send us pictures of your shit. You know what?
Dude, I'm like not looking forward to seeing those.
Well, I'm handling the social media with our producer, and we embrace it. We embrace it. What's coming
Save the
to
really
us.
nice looking ones.
I'll
for
send
me.
some in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look,
You'll be surprised.
when you say surprised, like surprised by what the quantity or
I mean, the quality. It'll be like unlike anything you've ever seen.
It's a mound, just a mound of shit.
wow.
It's like horse manure that he scooped into the toilet, and he was like, "Well, I'm done."
I have all kinds of poops. I poop crazily.
Wow, and then it's really nice of you to photograph it for the world.
Yeah, I
and then
can do that.
let people know like how your poop's doing each day. You could kind of give poop social media updates.
For
It's
sure.
like Grant is Picasso. You remember that?
Picasso, yeah.
When we did Picasso, our friend Grant would poop and then like take a photo of it and then like try to make it into something artistic, like a toothbrush.
There is fart art where people fart on. It was on Eric Andre's show. He had someone who like farted on a canvas.
Oh, Jackson
yeah.
Polyps.
Yeah.
Jackson Polyps. Yeah.
You remember this? Yeah.
It was N-word Scissorhands and then Jackson Polyps.
Yes.
That is characters, yeah.
Yeah, and the guy farted out art, and it was fart art, and it just.
And it was just, yeah.
You know what you guys should do for the podcast? You could buy one of those farts they sell online, like girls fart in a jar.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought with
And you could buy
bathwater.
one and open one on the podcast.
How much? I mean, they charge a lot for their farts, don't they?
Some do, but you could get like a low qual,
Like a bottom 0.69% of OnlyFans type person. They just sell like really cheap farts. Like $5 a fart.
Myself and Colin, we met someone who used to sell used underwear on OnlyFans or whatever, and whatever their social was, and they said what they would
Sounds
do.
hot.
Yeah, she was like a model or something, and then she said what she would do is she would put fish in the underwear
That's so weird.
and let it sit overnight, and then mail it to the guy
Ass or
Oh my
puss?
God.
and just say it's her pussy, because these guys don't know because they're probably like virgins. They don't know what a real vagina smells like. And she said she
That
never
must be disgusting.
Probably, but
Yeah,
she
that
said she never
sounds-
got any complaints.
I would just rather
Yeah.
send my underwear in that case. You don't want to leave fish out overnight.
Well, no, she buys underwear for just to, like, if you imagine someone's paying you $200 for underwear. So you go to, like, Target, you pick up a 6-pack underwear, you just pop in fish in them. What is your total cost? Like $10?
It depends what kind of fish.
Well, you're not gonna. That's a good question. Do you remember what kind of fish?
It was actually fish sauce was what she was using in Vietnamese food.
That's so much better. That makes a lot of sense. That's very smelly.
Fish sauce. Yeah.
But I wish it was just a can of sardines. That
It's the shittiest fish. Fish sauce.
If I got underwear that smelled like that, I would be alarmed.
Yeah, I'd be like, wow, she is beautiful. This woman, strong.
She must be beautiful.
Strong but beautiful.
But I'll tell you what. If any Turdsville fans, if you want to pay us like good money, we'll shit in our underwear. And
I'll do it for free. I'll do it for free.
I'll do it free. I'm gonna be a little more expensive.
I'll pay you for my shit stain.
You're just gonna freebie, but they gotta pay for postage, shipping and handling.
I'll pay tipping. I'll pay tax. I'll pay the subscription. I'll pay everything.
You're gonna pay to have your shit mailed to another person.
I think so.
Okay,
I think so. Yeah.
I just feel bad for the FedEx guy.
Dude, well, every time I'm taking a stool sample, I've had to do the awkward handoff for the stool sample guy, and he's just like, "Thanks."
Oh, when I was such a
We'll get these back to you.
You know I always do the piss test, even from an early age. When I was a kid, I was like a little kid going to the pediatrician. They got so mad at me because I would take the piss test, and right before I was going to give the girl a cup, I would make like I was about to drink it. I would never drink it, but I would pretend like I was about to, and she would like freak out.
Dude, you sound like an asshole kid.
Oh, I was a huge fucking asshole.
Do you have any stories about shitting yourself?
I don't have any spectacular stories. I don't shit myself very often. Praise the Lord.
Why don't you brag a little more?
When's the last time you had an accident?
And I feel like I had one at Oberlin with him, and I was like, wow, I shit myself today. It was a big deal.
I
pretty
shit
happy.
myself
Yeah.
today.
That is the original lyrics. He changed it, and then 9 Inch Nails, and they covered it. They were gonna do that as the original lyrics. I'm like, no, don't do that.
Can't. I remember you telling me one time you were like, "You're gonna like this." Like you looked at me like I almost shit. I was like this close to shitting myself.
Oh, I'm this close all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
You had an accident though.
Well,
Tell us about it.
Yeah.
First time I had ever Crohn's symptoms, I was in Fiji.
How old were you when you got diagnosed?
I was like 15.
Same age as Mia from last week.
You got it young.
No, I got diagnosed at 16, but I
Symptoms.
started having it at 15.
Hers was the same thing. Symptoms 14, diagnosed 15.
All right.
Okay, so anyway, I'm in Fiji. I'm staying in this stranger's home because of this like program I was doing where like you just go to Fiji as a teenager. But anyway, I'm staying in this stranger's home. I wake up in the middle of the night. I'm like, oh no. And I run. I try and get to the bathroom, but I don't make it. And I just have to be like, I'm in this stranger's home, just like covered in shit. And I just like don't know what to do.
How bad was it? Did it penetrate the pants?
No, well, I was just in my underwear because it was the middle of the night.
Oh.
But was
Okay.
it going down your legs and shit?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was just like completely had no idea. I ended up waking this guy up. I was like, yeah, I just shit myself.
What was the wake up? How do you like? Did you smell like shit and go like, hey? Yeah, just shit.
He brought her shit stained legs into the room.
Just put your asshole up to his face and just have him wake up to the smell of your shit.
Yeah. I didn't know what the fuck
This
to do.
Fijian guy, poor
There's
Fijian
just like
guy.
shit on this guy's floor or something. And it's in Fiji. They don't even have like, I don't know if they had fucking like like cleaning spray to clean the floor. Like I don't know how to, like it's.
Of course they have cleaning spray.
No, it's like it was very remote, and
They have cleaning products. They have soap.
yeah, but I didn't know where they I didn't know what to do in this guy's house. I don't know where they keep that shit. Like
Do you have Fiji waters?
not well. I think the water was what contributed, ironically.
Really, the water in Fiji?
Yeah,
That's
not
your
super
style.
good water, you know.
Why is it such a premium at the
Oh,
gas
I see what
station,
you
man? I
mean.
don't understand. Why is it so
Well,
expensive?
even
I
the
don't know.
local
Must
water
be
wasn't
different
good.
Fiji water.
Different
Must be
Fiji,
different
part of
kinds.
Fiji.
This was just like some local ass water, you know, like probably got from like the ocean.
So take me through this. You shit yourself, and then do you clean up and then wake him up, or do you?
So I shit myself.
I never heard
I'm
this
just
story.
like way too covered in shit to do any cleaning first. So I'm like, yo. I just shit myself. Like, I'm gonna go take a shower, but I need you to know that I just shit. And they don't even have, there wasn't even a shower. There was just like a faucet outside. And I washed myself in that shower.
It's the worst place.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Whoa! So you washed.
And they cleaned my shit-stained underwear for me.
You kept the underwear.
No, but they cleaned it for me. I was like, I don't want this back. It was like visibly shitty.
Did they hand clean
Oh
it?
my god.
Yeah.
Oh no!
So nice.
I don't know why they did that.
That's so nice. Must be local custom.
Yeah, that's you on the Airbnb review. You just really you get 5 stars. I took a shit in my underwear and they cleaned it with their hands.
I had to wake him in the middle of the night,
Yeah.
but it's fine. It's crazy.
What was the reaction?
Yeah, what was the reaction?
It was actually pretty mild. It was a good reaction. Like the next day, you know, I'm like singing with the Fijian villagers. They're like, "Oh, you have the runs." I'm like, "Yeah."
So word spread.
Word spread amongst the Fijians.
They speak English?
Yeah, they do.
Nice. You have the runs. Wow.
What did you eat?
I think I don't know I think it was the water.
Oh, so you just think it was the water? Kind of how they say in Mexico, don't drink the
Montezuma.
water.
Yeah.
Revenge.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Was it bloody, the your shit?
No, just really diarrhea.
It was
a lot
like a
of
big,
it.
like a big shit
Yeah,
in the
like
middle of the night.
explosive, like everywhere. Like
Did you? So you woke up having like incontinence? You just woke up and you were.
I
like,
woke up and I
Oh,
just
shit.
ran over. I remember I was like about to pull my underwear down at the toilet. I just didn't make it.
Wow.
Oh, so you were close. You were like this
I
close.
was close, but it took me like 4 seconds to get from where I was to the bathroom. Like I sprinted, you know. I knew what was coming.
With each extension of his leg, more shit comes out of his earth.
This is the other thing that happens when you are on the road and you don't know the bathroom situation the way you know your home bathroom. It probably there was a little tape delay on getting to the bathroom, and you're kind of like a little delayed, and that little delay might be the break between getting to the toilet. or shitting your
Yeah,
pants.
yeah. Dude, Al, our friend Buster's roommate now has the same story when he was like, he got back home and not in Fiji, but he was home and he just like took off his underwear and like it got like from his shoes to his underwear to the toilet seat, but everywhere but the toilet. He like
It
just
got
missed
on
the
his
toilet.
shoes.
Well, you know his sneaker game. It don't make no difference. You know how it be.
What sneakers is he using?
Nah, I don't know. No, he's a nice kid.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
It sounds like shit sneakers based on what you
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
said.
yeah, he does have shit.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
sneakers. Yeah, he trying to roll with a homies, but really he don't know no sneaks though.
No, I will say, if you're gonna shit on your sneakers, you want to wear cheaper sneakers. Like I would wear Crocs if I knew I was gonna shit on them.
That's why I used to shop at Payless. Growing up, shopping at Payless because my family we didn't have a lot of money, but we would buy sneakers at Payless. So,
Don't feel shame, man. I'm all about the couponing. Marshalls.
Yeah,
Big
dude.
chat. My mother lives in Marshalls. Let's go to the DM Your BM segment and hear what the Turdsville fans are saying. Let's hear the questions. Let's ask away.
All right, this one comes from the Swami of Pastrami. Specifically for David and Kiwi, Do you have any nicknames for your pouch, and then to extend it to Buster or your condition as well? Do you have any nicknames for?
Nicknames?
Yeah.
I will say, when myself and Kiwi both realized that we had the J pouch, I started going up to him and go, "Yo, my J." So we did do that. We did like start doing that and just calling it J instead of a J pouch. So that was one thing. And
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a cool thing.
plus we're
You guys are
Jews.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
So people might think it's like a Jew thing, but it's not a Jew thing.
They have no idea.
They don't know. They don't know. It's
No
all
idea.
about the pouch, the J pouch. So
JP Morgan and Chase.
J Poo Morgan.
JP Morgan and
Yeah.
chase me into the toilet. Don't touch me.
That might actually be a good nickname. I never nicknamed my pouch. It was never a thing I was going to.
You ever name your one of your ostomies?
No, I never thought it was temporary, so I never thought of naming it. I mean, something that was going to be temporarily on my body. I never thought of that, but I guess
I had Paulie.
Paulie.
Yeah.
Why Paulie?
Which is also
Jersey
what he went by for a while.
Yeah, it was my nickname.
Oh, okay.
Jersey Shore.
Oh, interesting.
I was a big fan of Jersey. I still am a big fan of Jersey Shore.
You're a big fan. Who's your favorite?
Paulie.
Paulie D?
I like Vinny too.
Yeah, but Paulie D works well for an ostomy because the last part of his name is a D.
Yeah.
And that's for, D's for duty. It's easy. So,
Yeah, Paulie. And I had one more. And for my jujunostomy, I called it Juju.
Juju, okay. All right. Yeah, because that's just like shortening the name. I mean, I probably would go with an O name for an ostomy, like an Oscar or something.
Yeah, I like that name. Otto. I like it's a little Nazi-ish.
Oscar is what everyone at the restaurant thinks my name
Everyone at
is.
Shake Shack.
Wait, why do they?
I'm like, Buster Oscar?
Yeah.
Oscar? Oh, yeah, Oscar.
He just started saying Oscar.
Is that really happened? They thought your name was Oscar. You just
Yeah.
ran with it.
Yeah, I just like Oscar.
Yeah, I've had that happen where someone botches the name and they're like, "All right, I'm just gonna run with it." Wait, do you have any nicknames for your illness?
No, just that like evil thing that lives inside of me.
The sick guy. The retard with the poop problem.
Evil. I guess evil would be the name, right?
Evil, yeah.
Evil.
Yeah, just evil.
Awful poop. What about J Pouch? I don't have any nickname. I haven't come up with a nickname yet.
No, I mean, if you have any nicknames, any ideas for nicknames, we are actually open to nicknames. Maybe we have a naming contest for our
That'd be
J pouch.
awesome. Yeah.
Let the fans do a poll or something that can name our pouch.
Don't stick that pole up my ass. Dude, shout out to Hannah, whatever the fuck her name is, on YouTube. You know this bitch? She
Yeah.
British. She has a UC, like permanent ostomy or whatever. She had a photo shoot with her ostomy, whom she named Mona.
Wow. Okay. She's like
She's cute.
She's a model,
Yeah, she's cute.
and she has an ostomy bag.
Yeah. I think she was considering getting the surgery to get the pouch, but she was like, "Ooh, I might have a kid," and it like fucks up if you have like a child. We don't got no vaginas, so it's like we don't really know, but I think it might affect your ability to reproduce on the ladies' side of things.
Yeah, we should speak to someone who's been through this, who's a lady, who could give us
Yeah.
more color on this. 'cause
You're the
that's-
only other guy I know. You're the only person I know who doesn't have a colon. I don't know anybody else, let alone a woman.
Some
Yeah.
advice I would give to anyone is don't let doctors stick too many things up your butt.
I agree with this. I agree with this advice.
Yeah.
I had a hospital visit once where so many doctors were going up my ass.
They just
They just go. They don't care. They should
Tag
talk to
team,
one another.
tag team.
Tag team your ass. Okay, same time.
No lube. It got to the point after the third one, I said, "How many fingers am I gonna get up my ass today?"
I have to tell you what my doctor wants to do to my ass now.
Sure.
So I might have some pelvic floor problems which are contributing to my issue.
Yeah.
And I have to go see a pelvic floor physical therapist, but I'm not going to because of
what I told you?
of the things I have to get stuck up my ass first.
Well, I told you about. I had that, and they
Well, let me tell you about what
They
has
put-
to be stuck up my
they
ass.
put stuff up my ass.
So in the test, to test how fucked up my pelvis is, they got put like a sensor up my ass. and I have to like squeeze at multiple locations in my ass to see. And then the worst part is they put an unfilled water balloon in your ass. And then they fill up the water balloon and you have to push it out.
I had all this.
Wait.
I'm not gonna let them fill a water balloon in my ass.
Wait, so Kiwi, you had this happen? Take us through the experience. What was...
The balloon one was surreal. I'll tell you that was weird. It was okay. We're just gonna put a balloon in there. Like just,
I can't believe you did that one.
Yeah.
It's not like the fun carnival balloons.
No, it was not fun.
No,
it was not fun. But this was the balloon test was to figure out if I needed. It was to test my pelvic floor strength to see if I would need the PT. I was like, listen, I'm willing to do it. Do you need to put the balloon in my ass? And they were like, yeah. Like, we're putting the balloon in there. It's too late for you. It's
That's
hopeless.
the same from the place like, I'm in. Like, I know I need it.
Yeah, why do you need to put a balloon in me? But they have you lie like this. Then it was a nurse, very cute, put the balloon in my ass. And then she's like, all right, I'm going to fill it up. You're going to feel a little pressure. Okay, try to push it out, push it in, put it, see, and then test your strength. And the sensor was probably, honestly, worse because it's a little more girth to it. And they put it in, and you have to, like, have a strength in, like, pushing it out. And I was not strong enough. And at a certain point in the physical therapy, I just didn't, because I think I was having my last surgery, and I was just like, okay, I'll see you after the surgery. But I had like done the PT for however long, and I didn't finish it because I was like, okay, on Thursday, I'm gonna have a guaranteed thing in my ass, and like I can't.
What was the girth on the sensor? How much
what kind of girth?
Give me,
It was like pretty good. It was like
penis girth or
no, it wasn't like penis.
It's kind of like making an O with your index finger.
No, it wasn't that much.
Wasn't that so? Like a little, like a half, like halfway down your.
It was like probably got like maybe a little less.
Like a little like this.
Yeah, but it started small, and then it was kind of like
and it got bigger.
It was like the opposite of a joint. Yeah, it was like yeah.
Yeah.
No, it like started like maybe there, and it was like okay, and I was like, and it was like you have to get it to like whatever 6.9, like a number on the scale has to go to that right, like oh you're almost there, you're at 4, like keep pushing, like an asshole baby. Yeah. Anyway, pastrami mommy, what was his name?
Swami of pastrami.
Swami of pastrami.
Oh wow.
No, I don't have a nickname to answer your question.
The sensor in the balloon. I get why you wouldn't want to do that.
Dude,
I mean, after hearing that,
don't do it. You're taking 2 a day. Don't do it.
Yeah, like what's your pro of doing that? What would be the benefit?
I mean, so I've been like trying to give myself physical therapy instead of going through all this bullshit. So that's why I'm on 2 a day now. I think I've been actually doing it right to myself. But before it was like I couldn't like push it out. And also make my dick hurt if I push too hard.
Wait, what's physical therapy? You doing Kegels or something?
It's like you doing, this. You do this exercise.
Well, I did it actually once like a year ago. They for me it was all like breathing.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of like stomach breathing, and then she'd like massage my stomach and my ball sack.
Nice. I never got that.
Yeah.
How do you get your balls massaged?
You didn't come.
I did not come. I didn't get erect either, but I did get half.
Wait, she's working the balls. She's not gonna finish you off.
She did not finish.
So
me
unprofessional.
You gotta have some good medical.
I thought at any moment she was gonna go to the shaft. I was prepared, but
yeah, you gotta go downtown for those. Those are like those are the after hours.
Downtown to Browntown.
Yeah.
But
wow.
One of those clowns you got clowning around downtown.
Yeah, that's a hell of a life experience you went through.
Water balloon,
yeah.
I don't know, it was a water balloon. I thought it was just a balloon.
And that was the moment you said, I believe in God.
Yeah, that was the moment I said God. I remember when they told me I would need surgery, I turned to my rabbi father and I said, "Where was God?" It was very dramatic, and I knocked my thing over, and I knew later on that God was there, but he was crying.
Do we have any other questions?
I just wanted to follow up from something you said, Buster. Did you say you worked at Shake Shack? Or that's when you go to order?
Just every time I go to Shake Shack,
okay,
they think I'm Oscar.
So do you go there a good amount and that doesn't destroy your stomach?
No, it doesn't destroy my stomach.
Shake Shack, not as bad. I can handle Shake Shack better than Five Guys, but I don't eat burgers that much, so I usually like to get like a real high quality burger. And those are, I don't get it often. Just me personally, just because of the pouch and everything. It's not my go-to. How does your body deal with it? Because
I mean, I don't have anywhere near the issues that you guys have, but Shake Shack always is just like destroying. I think it's just the oiliness, and it's because they're squeezing those burgers on top of the grill, and just so much oil.
You said the same thing about Shein Famous Foods.
Exactly. Yeah, it's always the oil. I had fried chicken the other night that was like excessively oiled. It's gross, and then the next day it was just constant for me.
Oh, dude.
No, oil's good for me. It lubes me up.
Yes. Yeah. I shit after Shein, and it's okay. I know after Shein Famous Foods, I'm gonna take 2 shits.
Shake Shack is also all low FODMAP.
Oh, interesting.
It's part of, I can eat, that's one of the few things I can eat that's fully low FODMAP. Like diner food, like Shake Shack works, and sushi.
Yeah, sushi is really good with my system. I get sushi at least once a week. It's the thing, because it's just fish and rice.
Yeah, super easy.
Really clean. Yeah, it's probably, especially now with, because the kidney stuff too, my diet's super restricted, and just fish and rice is so clean, I could have it.
Yeah. There was a long period with Buster where he could only have we could only go to diners or sushi places because his diet was so restricted. But now it's better.
What would you order at a diner?
I would always get the same thing every time because I couldn't have garlic or onions either, and I knew this wouldn't have either. Is I would get French fries, like 3 eggs and bacon.
They do sometimes throw garlic on fries.
I would ask.
Oh, so you'd say, oh, no garlic.
Because even if there's like a little bit of garlic powder, like toilet 5 days, like
5 days.
Wow, so garlic, you're that sensitive to garlic.
I was, yeah.
Because a lot of chefs cook with garlic.
Oh, garlic
It's in everything.
Yeah,
I couldn't eat out at all. It was terrible.
Wow.
That didn't set you off, garlic or onion, back in the day?
If I cooked it, everything set me off back in the day. So, but yeah, now if I cook it, it's typically fine, but my body's different now. It's just everything goes through me. So it's a different situation now, post pouch versus the pre-pouch days. Yeah, back.
Yeah, that's true.
Back when my colon was still in my body. Rest in
peace.
turds.
Yeah,
rest in turds.
Turdsville Cemetery.
Did you guys get to keep your colons, or they just do it?
Oh yeah. It's
You know what happened
sitting on
to
my desk.
Did they show it to you at least?
No, of course not.
They showed it to my dad.
They showed your dad?
He was like, my mom was like, I don't want to see it. She didn't want to see it because she.
I would want to see it.
Yeah, they didn't offer it to you. You would say something off color. But
Yeah,
They should offer to like cook it for you.
yeah, I'm sure it's a dog's eating it now somewhere. I don't know. It's in a lab probably.
When I get the colonoscopy, they give me still photos, and I'd always say, "Why can't I get the video?" And I was like, "No, you just get still photos." And I'm like, "That's kind of bullshit. You get the video, I don't get the video." I didn't like that. I thought that was,
It's so funny.
We could have had we could have had a whole Patreon of just our
Colonoscopy.
colonoscopies.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never actually looked at any of those videos.
Yeah, they're pretty horrific.
Yeah.
They're pretty horrific. You can search online if you're into it, and it's pretty gross.
Dude, if you're my dad, why look at my colon in that situation? It's gone.
He made it.
But it's like I made it into not like they took it out.
If the doctor offers to see it, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna see it.
He was like, would you like? No, but it's my Alfred to show you my colon.
Yeah, I'd be like, fuck it.
Well, yeah, but you ain't me though.
Yeah, but if I was your dad,
If it was me, I just know that it's like black and bloody and something from Pirates of the Caribbean. It's like a.
Did he present it to him like a newborn, like wrapped in a blanket? Like, here is your son's colon.
It's really smelly and tall.
Yeah, it's just
somebody
shits.
just wearing it like a scarf. Look at your son's colon.
Could you imagine? He
Just
would get so sick.
Oh, a colon fashion show would be fantastic. Just all the J-Pouch people, we can find their clones and get models to wear them. That would be great.
Belt, a scarf. Somebody has like a mummy, like wrapped like a mummy. It's just their eyes popping through the colon.
Yeah, I don't know what would happen to it after it stays outside the body. It's not gonna stay fresh, right? I have to talk to the
Yeah, I
doctor,
mean,
I
it's
guess.
just like any other meat.
Yeah.
You got a few days where it's good.
This is great. This has been really, really eye-opening and brown eye-opening, I would say.
Mine's
There's no more
closed.
questions? Oh my god.
Yeah, so
Eye opening.
I think that's it for this episode of Turdsville. As always, follow us at Turdsville Pod on social media. We're on Instagram, TikTok, whatever other social media platform gets invented. We're going to just get an account on there and post our shitty podcast. So, yeah.
At Pope Franciscus.
At Pope Francis, is that a real social? Is that you? Oh, wow.
Is that you?
It's amazing. You're a pope. Man, this is shocking. Okay. Especially coming from a Jew. Wow, any social media plugs, any promotions you want to do?
No.
Yeah. Buster does embroidery. I should have worn the pants.
Oh yeah, I embroidered him a pair of pants
Very nice.
to jazz up his ass, but
Jazzed up my ass. Big plug for Buster's embroider. Thank you for coming on the pod, man.
Yeah, it was great.
thank you for
you.
having me.
Thank you
This
for
was
your
fun.
friendship.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you next time on Turdsville.